Hi everyone, welcome back. We're not alone in the universe. Just to let you know that this is some of the species that I've got some insight knowledge into the facts, some fun facts about them, and they're from all over our solar system and galaxy in general. The Nordic beings and the beings from Pleiadian system and Taygeta and Era and Tema. Planets Era and Tema, and also anyone that's known as a tall white organism, anyone from Venus, and the fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth dimensional beings. They are pretty much our all of humanity's friends and allies, and we work together and hand in hand, and like we assist each other, and we are in delegating with each other and being friends. Been happy since the 1940s, early 1940s, but since the first atomic bomb was dropped on Hiroshima and Fukushima. I'm just trying to say that they're our friends, they're our allies. They work hand in hand with us. They're our partners, and like they're friendlies. They don't have any. They're not our enemies. They're working with us as humanity, as species, to try and ascend to a higher level of consciousness. And yeah. Also, the only beings we have to really be watch out for is the reptilians. All types of reptilians. They exist in Rigella and near in our closest to our solar system, and Rigella and the White Draco constellation Orion, the White Draco reptilians, and all reptilian beings are got to be careful of breakfast if they could. That's why they're underground. Some of them living underground in the underground chambers of ancient Mesopotamia, in today's modern day Iraq, Iran, Kurdistan area. Underground, under the sand dunes, under all the sand in the deserts of Mesopotamia, ancient Mesopotamia, and in Iran, and under the underground. Anyway, they living I'll get to that point now. But all reptilians and reptilians in general, any type of species of reptilians, mainly all of them, 90% of them pretty much, and especially white Draco reptilian, they're big, they're like queen of reptilians and a king of reptilians, they're royal reptilians, and they're most deadly and dangerous, and they have 4 fingers and 1 opposable thumb and 3 fingers, I should say, claws, I should say, a long tail that's stunted at 9 to 10 feet, sometimes 8 feet, but yeah, and them, as well as insectoid beings from the planet star system Epsilon Eridani and Epsilon Indi, and they have been known from since 1985. One man named George, one American, said that he actually was in the car going to pack up. He got warned off by the military at the military bases. Tell them, please go. You have to go now on a walkie-talkie, because if you don't go, we've got an escaped convict. They used the word escaped convict back then, but that's because it was all still hush hush 90 years later, till now. Not 90 years, but close enough, getting there. And my point is this, that man George had his wife and kids go in the car, because he turned around to put all the bags and everything for the picnic after they got cleared off from where they were having a picnic, and suddenly, wow, you know what happened? Something really bad happened. Something came screeching. I don't know, some noise must sound like that. Didn't have the sound effects, but there's no video clip. But he actually that insectoid being was the tyrannoloids. They are most dangerous and most deadly, most highly advanced too. They reside in Epsilon Eridani, probably all around our solar system, but they are enemies, and so reptilians are enemies, and the small computer android greys are enemies. Anyway, this tyrannoloid being screamed behind them, and so we went to look, who was that? And they started getting eaten, pretty much mutilated, got eaten badly, and mutilated into pieces, and part dismembered his body, and completely mutilated his body and his heart, mind, body, soul, spirit, to the point where he was unrecognizable when the autopsy came, and his body was parts were spread all over the military base. So they tried to. He was that smart and highly advanced, trying to paint the picture that the military did it to him, but the parents couldn't. The wife and kids could. When the next day they followed the police and were asking what happened. No one knew anything about it. They were trying to keep it all hush hush. Clifford Stone, God rest his soul, rest in peace, and Jim Mars. He was a really Nibiru follower, and the moon and the phases about the moon and stuff like that. God bless his soul, rest in peace. And Jordan Maxwell, rest in peace too. And all the people who try to stick up and whistleblower come forward. They do really a remarkable job. They spend all their life. Some like Linda Moulton Howe, God bless her beautiful soul. So much positive energy. All we have to do is come in unity, live in unconditional, never-ending, never dying love, peace, and harmony, and unity with one another, and we can live too long. Live with sooner or later all the ETs which have been coming since 1561, even earlier than that, from the last 270 million years or more. That at the end of it, we'll be able to have mass contact and being taken off planet, because many people have been abducted, and many people, and May we have to be careful of the small computer android. Those small 3 foot, 4 foot small greys, they're actually organic material body, but they're it's got a slim it's like bulletproof vest, a thin latex material like bulletproof vest like thin clothing material that they wear in out on missions wherever they go to abduct people and stuff like that, to do tests and examinations, whatever their excuses are, which no one really knows yet. But that's to prevent them from all the radiation on our planet. And anyway, the small 3 to 4 foot beings, the small grey 3 to 4 foot beings that are about 3 to 4 feet tall, 3 to 4 feet tall. They have slanted almond-shaped black eyes, and they are actually computer androids and small, like USB more or less. They're like an AI, artificial intelligence, smart computer android smartphone more or less, and with this organic body. And yeah, they don't have sex organs, I don't think. And yeah, they are just dangerous too, because they abduct many people, and they don't have emotions like. And Ebens came, and first Ebens are the Ebens are the ones who control the reptilians, and the small greys, the small 3 to 4 foot size tall grey beings, and all of the tranaloids and the other alkaloids and the big nose greys, and they're all deadly and dangerous, those ones, and all the insectoids from Epsilon Eridani. Be careful, because their enemy number one, all these beings I just said above, the last two I repeated just now, they're the most number one enemy of humans, and they'll eat us for breakfast if they come. We've got to love animals and care about all animals on the planet. If we don't care about them, then God will be very upset with us. If you believe to God, if you believe to the universe, I just want to spread unconditional, never-ending, never dying love. This was a solar eclipse. A lunar eclipse, sorry. That was the end of the year. That was really good. So yeah, God bless you, love and light and sweet dreams, and have a good day if you're anywhere, and if you're sleeping, good night.